Three, two, one. What song we gonna sing today? Oh, I got it. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Boom, 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 boom. Outstanding. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, girl, you knock me out. Dun, dun, dun. It's dun, 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 dun. Hey, girl, you know me, girl, you know me, my feet. Uh, you lost my mind, baby. You lost my mind, baby. You lost my night, baby. I feel alive. Hey yo, welcome back to another episode of the Arts Block Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Curry III, and today's the last episode of season 6. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm thankful. Thank y'all for being on this journey with me. Thank y'all for being along on the ride. Thank y'all uh just for being here, man. Refreshing. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being along with the ride, man. It's been fun. It's been fun. It's been a journey. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, just for me personally, for hip hop, for rap, for art. Um, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have experienced this craziness with you guys. I'm grateful that you guys are here with me. I'm grateful that you guys are have been enjoying it, have been entertained. I'm glad that I have been able to keep you guys entertained for such a long time, because I don't think people understand how long 10 weeks really is, like, realistically, when it comes to like content and podcasting and stuff. 10 weeks is a long time. 10 weeks is a long time to do something. And but we're going to dive deeper into that. I'm going to get all sentimental and stuff at the end of the pod. Give my whole thank yous and stuff, explain where we're going, how things are going to change, because we're always changing. We're always developing, we're always getting better, always growing, always trying to find different ways to grow and to develop and just become better every single day. That's the goal, man. If you're not becoming better every single day, you're not doing the job right. And I just want you to know that if you're not becoming better every single day, you're not doing the job right. And I don't mean you have to get like the growth doesn't have to be like huge. It doesn't have to be like crazy growth. Like, you wasn't able to sing and now you sound like Mariah Carey in a week. That's not what I'm talking about. But just get 1% better every day. As long as you keep getting 1% better at your job every day or every week or every however long, as long as you get 1% better, then you're on the right path, my brother or my sister or my they and them. You on the right path, baby. All right, listen, for the last episode, a lot has happened this week, as it does every week. But before we get into it, y'all know what I'm going to need y'all to do. Y'all know what I'm going to ask y'all to do for me. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Please turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time we post a podcast that is on YouTube. If you are listening on your favorite podcast platform, make sure you give me a 5-star and a review. You can just comment saying that this is the best podcast you have ever heard in your life, and that will suffice. All right, so boom, let's get into it. Number one, first thing on the docket today, last first thing for season 6. Drake is getting sued. Now, if you don't know, now you know. Drake released a freestyle, another his it's like his it's like what he did with Back to Back with Meek. Like, he released Charged Up, then he released Back to Back. He kind of did that same kind of scheme with Kendrick. He released Push Ups, then he released this song called Tailor Made Freestyle. On Tailor Made Freestyle, Drake used AI voicing of Tupac and Snoop Dogg. However, it was Drake rapping. It was Drake rapping, but it was Drake rapping using Tupac's AI voice. And basically, when Drake was using Tupac's AI voice, he was basically telling Kendrick, like, as to this, and all right, never mind. I'm about to get ahead of myself. As Drake was rapping like as Drake was rapping, right? But he was using Tupac's voice. It didn't sound like Tupac. It still sounded like Drake, but just imagine Drake's flow in Tupac's voice, right? As he was doing it, he was telling Kendrick, sounding like Tupac. Remember that he sounds like Tupac. He was telling Kendrick, like, yo, fight back. Like, yo, fight back. You're supposed to be the one. You're supposed to be the West Coast guy. Fight back. You say this about him, say that about him. Just throw these different shots at him. Like, what are you doing? Like respond to this guy. He's been teasing you. He's been mocking the West Coast. Respond to him. Fight, nigga. Fight back, nigga. Fight back. That's yo, that's basically what Pac was telling. That's what basically what he was saying. In that Pac was like, fight back, and then Snoop just followed the fight back up with fight back, nephew. Snoop was like, fight back in his AI voice. Snoop AI voice was like, fight back, nephew, fight back. And then Drake came on the third verse and was like, but you're not going to. But you're not going to fight back. Let me get my opinions on it before I get my opinions on Drake being sued uh for this. I think it was genius. People are saying that it was a low blow because Tupac is dead, right? However, I don't know when hip hop got soft. Y'all was just going on J. Cole for apologizing to Kendrick. And I don't know when these same people just throwing in the way. Oh, come on now. There has to be boundaries. There has to be no. No. RP Pac, one of the greatest rappers to ever do it. What one of, if not the most influential in pushing the culture forward, right? Pushing the culture of hip hop forward. That was genius. That was I loved it. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. Using AI voices is weak in a rap battle. Says who? Why? How is that weak? How is that weak in a rap battle? Tell me. Oh, because you use somebody dead. People was going in rap battles. People were going on people's deads all the time. People was going on people's dead homies all the time. Literally. Talking about people's dead homies. Talking about, bro, Jeezy and Gucci Mane have been beefing. Well, have been resolved, kind of. I don't know the details. Listen, man, I watched that Gucci Mane and Jeezy versus, and I was scared. I thought I was in danger, and I was nowhere near Atlanta. I was at home in Washington, D.C. I was in my house, in my bed. I thought I was getting shot that day. When I sat there and looked at that versus, I was scared. That was a scare. Listen, I know. Listen, Gucci walked in with about Jeezy walked in with about 20 niggas. Gucci walked in with about 20 niggas. I know 40 out of 40 would had a thing on them. 40 out of the 40. It wasn't not near one that wasn't carrying the musket tool. You guys had the musket tool cock loaded, ready to rumble. You dig? Huh. Anyway, back to what I was saying though. They were beefing literally because Jeezy's friend tried to kill Gucci Mane, and Gucci killed Jeezy's friend. And Gucci was mocking him for a long time. Sorry, guys. My mom tried to call me. Hold on, I'm texting her on my computer. Yeah, Gucci Mane was mocking Jeezy for long. He mocked Jeezy about his dead man getting shot, about his dead man getting unalived. This his dead his homeboy, Jeezy's homeboy getting unalived. Gucci Mane mocked that during the verses that they made up. He was like smoking on that whatever his name pack. That's what Gucci Mane's words, not mine. Gucci's words, not mine. Gucci's words, not mine. I don't smoke on anything. I don't smoke on anything. I'm a man of God. I am a follower of Jesus Christ. I'm a disciple. I I don't do those things. Am I above that? Yes, I am. I don't do those things. Sorry. I'm a man of God. I don't I don't condone that foolishness. I'm sorry. Whatever pack you like to smoke, that's hey, that ain't none of my business. That don't got nothing to do with me. I just know me, Eric Curry the third. I don't condone that. I don't no. But yeah, so I think that, and I don't think, listening back to the verse, Drake didn't disrespect Pac in any way besides like using his like rapping, using his voice. He didn't disrespect Pac in any way. And people were like, well, and people were arguing that like when Kendrick used uh Pac's, you know, voice for Mortal Man, it wasn't corny because they were saying that Drake using Pac AI was corny, and they was like, no, because Kendrick got permission for from Tupac's mom that he can use Tupac's voice, interview voice, right? Here's where this lawsuit gets played. Here's why this lawsuit is a big deal for music. It can be one or two things. It can be either a really big deal for music, or nah, it can be a really big deal for music. It's only one way, but it can play two different ways though. Either the lawsuit. Well, I don't think. Well, actually, I'm gonna get to that later. Um, actually, no, I'm gonna explain that now. My bad. Sorry. The lawsuit got um I don't know if they didn't go through with the lawsuit because Drake deleted it. So I think the stipulation was, if you don't delete this within, I think it was 24 or 48 hours or something like that. If you don't delete this within a certain amount of time that we're giving you, we're going to file a lawsuit, right? How and if they filed that lawsuit, and I think even just Tupac's estate, just, and y'all know Tupac's estate is two white people, neither here nor there. I think just the threatening of, listen, if you don't take this down, we're going to sue you for false use, right? However, the thing is that I believe, and I might be wrong because I'm not a lawyer and I'm not in the field of law. I believe that it's way easier to say that, to beat that case than what people think it is. You feel me? Because it's hard to copyright a voice. It's hard to, because niggas sound like people, for real. You get me? So it would it be different if he got the fucking guy that did Tupac in what word am I trying to use? What word am I trying to use? That acted as Tupac in Tupac's biopic All Eyes on Me. Would it be wrong if he got that dude to rap over it and it sounded like Tupac, but it was really the guy from All Eyes on Me? Like, because in that movie he sounded like Pac. At least to me, he did. He sounded like Pac. He couldn't act, but he sounded like him and he looked like him. You feel me? Like, it's hard to be like, yeah, that's his voice. Like, it's hard to copyright it's hard to copyright a voice, and I think that's part of what they're trying to figure out now, trying to figure out how to make it so our voices, can how to make it so like we can copyright our voices, so they like, if people use it in the AI sense, they have to pay us or we have to be paid. But that's hard because you can just be like, that's my homeboy that just sounds like Tupac. My homeboy sounds exactly like Tupac. And if your homeboy can do a good ass Tupac impression and make that look like that's how he sounds, then that's a easy case you can beat. That's easy, right? So I don't know, but however, I think AI can do two things for music. I think if you use it right, music can be really powerful and music can be really good and really creative and really entertaining again. But if you use it wrong and you use it like, for example, right, it's a fake AI. It was a fake AI Kendrick response, right, that was going viral on Twitter, and people thought it was real, but the guy ended up coming out saying that, yo, this is AI. and this is how I did it, and this is how I wrote it, and this is how I X, Y, and Z'd it, right? That's where it can be dangerous. That's the danger. That's where the concern is. I don't know for a fact whether AI is going to damage. I don't know if the use of AI is going to be as big of a deal as people seem to make it when it comes to music. Just because if you're my favorite artist, I'm going to know if it's you or not. If you're my favorite artist, I'm going to know if it's you or not. We're going to know if it's you behind those words. So, hey, but shout out to Drake. I love Taylor Made Freestyle. I loved it. I loved that he rapped from Snoop's perspective and he rapped from Pac's perspective. Like if Pac was to found out that Tupac is the fan of the JBP, Tupac is a fan of the JBP. We gotta get Tupac to watch the Art Spot podcast next. We need Pac to get in tune, locked in to the Arts Block podcast. I feel like he would be proud. Next thing on the docket, DaBaby in the height of all this Drake and Kendrick beef. Well, first things first, shout out to DaBaby for that LA Lakers freestyle. Get it, baby. Whoa, get it, baby. Whoa, get it, baby. Whoa, get it, baby. I don't know the words, but he ran that jump. He ran that jump. Shout out to Baby for that LA Lakers freestyle. That one was amazing. DaBaby in the height of all of this, Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole and Drake, big three beef. DaBaby got asked by a lyrical rapper, his words, not mine, a lyrical rapper, to start a beef. Him and the lyrical rapper. The lyrical rapper hit up DaBaby. He was like, yo, baby. Baby was like, yo, what's up? He was like, baby, what's good? You trying to bust a move? Baby was like, yo, holler at me. What you got going on? The dude was like, hey, listen, this Kendrick and Cole beef got me pumped up right now. I'm pumped up by it right now, DaBaby. And listen, this is what I want to do. I want to start a beef with you. However, behind closed doors, we're all cool. We're good. But just in front of them, just in front of the people, just in front of you, us, just in front of us, we're going to be beefing. DaBaby got on that phone. He was like, "Nah, man, I'm good. All that, man. Because it's gonna be stuff that I say about you. That I can't take back. You feel me? And it's gonna be stuff that I can't say about you because you really my man. You feel me? You really my dog. You feel me? So that's basically how that went. The reason that this is on the docket because I knew that this beef was going to draw up something like that. I knew it was going to draw up something like that. It's too big. It's getting too much recognition. It's getting too much hype. It's getting too much attention for it not to draw up something like that. Y'all thirsty ass niggas. Just make a record, bro. Just make a record. Let the record go crazy, bro. Make a record. Let the record go crazy, bro. And the bad part is DaBaby was like, I promise y'all will know him if I said his name. I promise y'all will know him if I said his name. Now, mind you, he's talking to Shaq and like he was on Shaq's podcast and he was talking to Shaq and Shaq's co-host. I haven't watched Shaq's podcast yet, so I don't really know much about his co-host. And people was on Twitter talking about, oh, it was Joyner Lucas, it was Joyner Lucas, it was Joyner Lucas, right? Now, Joyner Lucas, Joyner, I don't know why. Joyner Lucas, really cool guy. I'm saying cool guy. I never met the nigga. I don't know if he's cool or not. But he can rap though. I know for a fact he can rap. I heard him rap. He can rap. He's a rapper. Oh. No, it's too late now. I'm in too deep. Yeah. He's a rapper. He can rap. Does Shaq know who Joyner Lucas is? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, family. Family. Shaq. If this comes across your desk, right? If somebody was like, hey, Shaq, watch the ABP, our Spot podcast. the greatest podcast on air, right? If Shaq looks at this, Shaq, please just let me know. Actually, you can answer this in an Art Spot podcast interview, right? Because you know we talk your playing career, whatever. But Shaq is an artist. Shaq was a rapper. Shaq is a DJ. Shaq is a world renowned DJ. Hey, Shaq, come on the Art Spot podcast, Shaq. Shaq, come on the podcast, Shaq. I got some things to ask you. Got some things to ask you about Diesel. Pause. Got some things to ask you about, man. Come on the podcast, dog. Uh, but yeah, Shaq. Do you know who Joyner Lucas is? For real. Do you know who that man is? But Shaq, name five Joyner Lucas. Shaq, hey Shaq, name five Joyner Lucas songs right now. Name five. Gun to your head, Shaq. Name five Joyner Lucas songs. I'm not racist. I'm not racist. Part one. I'm not racist. In that song with Eminem. um, I'm stupid. Yeah, nah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I'm this is how we ended off the season. This is we gotta end off the season with a bang. But yeah, guys, I don't know if I don't think Shaq would know who Joyner Lucas is. He might, and I might be totally wrong, and I might be 100% underestimating who like Joyner Lucas popularity as a rapper, right? I might totally be downplaying it. And I'm not going to sit up here in y'all face and deny that I'm not downplaying his popularity as a rapper because I am. Because I don't think that Shaq knows who Joyner Lucas is. I don't. I don't. So let's needless to say, I scratched Joyner Lucas off the list pretty fast. Needless to say, I scratched Joyner Lucas off that list pretty fast. Um, yeah. So I think the question is now, who is the rapper that wanted to start fake beef with DaBaby? I'm not going to rack my brain to try to figure it out because it's none of my business. But I do find it very interesting that a rapper wanted to start fake beef with DaBaby when you see the height of rap beef going up. Rap beef is probably like the best thing that could happen for hip hop, and I'm just realizing that, like looking at like the genre in the sport, because like that in the midst of Beyonce and Taylor Swift dropping, like that is still number one on Apple Music, and that says a lot. That says a lot about this, just the impact of that song. That song might have saved hip hop. Like that might have saved hip hop. It might have saved hip hop. Really, like genuinely. And I was thinking about this too. Like where would we be in the year, like just rap wise? Because it was a pretty good rap year. It was like before Metro and Future drop. It was a pretty good year. We had some uh, really really great releases this year. Really great songs this year. Really, it was definitely it was starting off this year was definitely better than last year, right? However, however, when like that drop, something shifted in the culture, in the community, and I love it. I love it. I love every second of it. It's not a second that I just sit and I'll be like, we can do it. No, 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 no. Give me more. Give me more. I love this. I love the energy. I love the energy. I love how the energy shifted when like that drop. But I don't like you niggas trying to capitalize off the energy. And I'm not talking about the people inside of the beef. I'm talking about the people outside of the beef. Ross, I said this once, I'm gonna say it again. Sit yo ass down and get some Wingstop. Don't you got a Wingstop franchise to run? Don't you got 150 billion acres to take mow your lawn, nigga? Do something. Just don't stop. Just stop. And Rick Ross, I like you. I love Rick Ross. Rick Ross, I like I like some of the Gaga songs, but what the fuck Gaga know about Polaroids? Um, I like Rick Ross. He's a great rapper. I just this isn't stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. You feel me? Stay in your lane. I like that DaBaby is staying in his lane. I like that he knows, like, listen, this isn't me. Like, fake rap beef isn't me. This isn't what I stand for. This isn't my trope. This isn't what I do. I don't do fake rap beef. I'm sorry, and I will never do fake rap beef. That's basically like how I understood what he said. Like, I don't do fake rap beef. I will never do fake rap beef. Fake rap beef is just not my thing. I respect that. I respect that 100,000%. I respect that. You know what I don't respect? You niggas trying to start fake rap beef. You niggas trying to start fake rap beef. Just stop, man. Stop. This wasn't on the list, but I just thought about this though. This just popped up in my mind when it comes to beef as well. Oh no, I talked about this last week, didn't I? Yeah, I did talk about this last week. I told yeah, let me look at my notes. Yeah, I talked about that last week. Never mind. I was about to tell Kanye to sit down too. But you know what, Kanye? I think it's been a week. It's Kanye, it's been a week. It's been a week. You might have forgotten and you might need a reminder. So let me remind you, Kanye. Kanye, sit down. Please. Make some shoes. Make some clothes. Vultures 2, nigga. Vultures 2. You have an album that you told us, yeah, you was gonna give us 3 of them. We only got 1 of them. Vultures 2, Vultures 3, then let's worry about that. Then if we still in beef time, if we still in war time by the time you drop the 3rd one, then we can do that. Then we can do that. Cause God, Lee boy. Y'all boys be working my blood pressure up recently. I'm stressed. That's why I see. That's why at the end of every season I gotta take a week off. That's why at the end of every season I gotta take a week off because y'all be working a boy's blood pressure up. Y'all be raising it. And I can't take it no more. I can't take this shit no more. I can't take this no more. No, I love my job. I love my job. Last thing before it's time to get on out of here. Hold on, let me just look to see how long we've been running for. Okay. All right. Last thing on the docket before we wrap and I tell y'all about season 7 and what we have planned for that. Chris Brown and Quavo, part 2. Listen, this time Chris Brown played the ultimate petty card. You ready? You ready? Okay. Quavo had a show in Colorado. One, the blogs are so messy because they said he had a they kept saying his show was like the size of a high school gymnasium. I don't think so. I think the show was a decent size. Wait, was it Colorado? Was it Colorado? It was Connecticut. It was a C state. It wasn't California. It was like a C state, and it's like, and it gets cold there. Quavo concert. Bow. Shout out Google. Quavo's concert attended by small crowd, fans blame Chris Brown. Where is the where was the concert at though? Connecticut. Wasn't Colorado, it was in Connecticut. So Quavo did a show in Connecticut, right? Or was doing a show in Connecticut, right? And at the show, there was videos that surfaced, and let's just say that there were a very few people that showed up. People were wondering, why are there so little people at the Quavo show? Right? Quavo has a big name. Quavo has a big following. People like Quavo. People like the Migos. Quavo has hits. The Migos have hits, and Quavo has hits. Don't get it twisted. Quavo has hits by himself that he was featured on. Quavo got some bops. Quavo got some bops just with him on the song, right? Why is nobody here to see Quavo? Oh wait, Dun dun dun. Chris Brown. This is what the fans thought of, by the way. I'm speaking as if I'm the fans. Chris Brown, he done took all the he done bought all the tickets to the concert. So now Quavo doesn't have no fans to watch him. All right. So boom, right? Here's my thoughts on this. When Chris Brown did that, Chris Brown has to be like top 10 pettiest niggas in the world. Like he has to be the most pet. Like I don't think if Chris Brown did that, I don't think there's nobody that's more petty than Chris Brown. If Chris Brown did that. Now, do I am I going to sit up here and deny that Chris Brown did that? No, because this the I think that's something that Chris Brown would do for sure. For sure. I'm not even going to sit up here and act like I think Chris Brown would do that. I for sure think Chris Brown would do that. Chris Brown would sit up there, see you have a show, buy all the tickets to a show. Chris Brown was just on the R&B Money podcast, and he was talking about all the investments that he has made throughout his career. Very smart man, very smart businessman, very smart with his money. Let's just say Chris Brown could afford to buy every Quavo ticket and not bat an eye and be okay and still be able to take care of his. I think he has 3 kids and a dog, and not shimmy his shoulders not one time. Mm-mm. But do I believe that Chris Brown would do that? I do believe that he's petty enough to do that. But do I think that he did that? I don't know. I feel like that's a different level of beef. Like that's some 50 Cent level beef. Like that's something that 50 Cent would do. Like 50 will buy every concert ticket you got. So it looks like you sold out your show, but really it's like 10 people there. And it's like, oh, why is there only 10 people at my show? Because 50 bought the other fucking the other 4,490 seats. Somehow it's only 10 people there. Like, that's so wild. That's so wild. Quavo. Quavo. Fight back. Quavo, I'm about to sound like Drake on Taylor Made Freestyle when he was speaking like he was Snoop Dogg and Tupac. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back. Put your dukes up. Fight back. You fight back. Please fight back. You- please. This hurts. This hurts. This hurts. This hurts. This hurts. Fight back. Please. Is it getting scary? It's getting scary. It's getting scary. I don't know if I talked about this last week, but then Sweetie just caught you in her DMs. Well, Sweetie posted a screenshot from January of you in her DMs. You were in Sweetie's DMs in January talking about some I can make another Sweetie. Now you was just in her DMs at the top. You was in her DMs at the top of the year. At the top of the year. No new year, new me, nothing. At the beginning of the year, you slid in your ex's DMs, nigga. Stand up. Stand up. Stand on 10. Stand on 10. Nick, hold on. How old is Quavo? How old is Quavo? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Quavo, you are 33 years old, sir. Quavo. Quan 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 Quantavious. Quantavious. You are 33 years old, sir. Get it together. You are not standing on business. You are not standing on business. Please. Please, 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 please. Buy all the concerts. Like you have to do something. Like last episode, I said the only result is to shoot them. You gotta fight them and shoot them now. Like y'all got to run the ones and then you gotta shoot them. But then Chris Brown said that you don't want to fight them. And apparently you said that's not true, but I don't really believe you. I believe Chris Brown because he posted a voice message of you saying that you don't want to fight him. But you say you don't want to fight, but you say you wouldn't mind fighting him. My mom said bring celebrity boxing back, and I said I don't want to see that shit. I told my mom I do not want to see you niggas box. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will lose all respect for you niggas if I saw you box. I will. Get in the booth. Get in the booth. I do not want to see. I do not want to see you box. Get in the booth. Where's Lotto with that? Get in the booth. One. Now Lotto got a man. Lotto Eric. Lotto has a man. Lotto is a taken woman. Eric. Okay. Lotto. Listen, Lotto. If you just still haven't watched it, her. Got you. Um. Heard you. Got 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 you. But yeah, nah. Where's Lotto with that get in the booth, Joan? Get in the booth. Y'all niggas need to get in the booth. Quavo, you need to get in this. You need to get in the booth again. You need to get in the booth again. Quavo, I know you think that, yeah, I did it. Nah, you didn't. Get in the try one more. Try, hey, sir, try one more time for me. Try one more time. And if it doesn't work this time, oh well, try one more time though. Please. Um, yeah. So uh, as we wind down this episode, let me just tell y'all what season 7 has prepared, has in store. If you are listen, if you are not following me on TikTok right now, follow me on TikTok at Eric Creator Third, ERICCURRYII. Follow me on TikTok. If you are not following me on TikTok right now, I'm going once, I'm going twice, I'm going 3 times. Anything that I don't speak about on the pod, right? Because you know I'm on time restraints when I'm on the pod. So there's a lot of things that I want to get to, but I can't get to. Anything that I don't speak about on the pod is going to start being posted on TikTok. So it's going to force me to come up with a new pod ideas, be in the media, be around, all that stuff. It's going to force me to do that. Pod, pod, pod. Pod, 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 pod. I don't know why I said pod that many times. TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. Air Creator Third. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. I'm not going to tell y'all the theme of next season yet, but just know. Just know. How am I? Yo, 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 yo. Put the word. Oh, that wasn't the mic. That was dang, this mic cord is sturdy. I like this. I like using this mic. I hope it sounds good. I think it's gonna sound good. I like using this mic. This mic cord is sturdy. This isn't like sturdy. Um, yeah. What was I saying? I don't know. I don't remember what I was saying. Um, oh yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna tell y'all the theme of next season yet, but just know. I want to give y'all a hint. I want to give y'all a hint. I want to give y'all a hint, but I don't know what hint to give y'all. I don't know what hint to give y'all. Yeah, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be great though. It's gonna be great. E- Escobar. Escobar's not open for service. Escobar's not open for service. If you get it, you get it. If you get it, you get it. A lot of y'all gonna be wrong. A lot of y'all are gonna be wrong. But Escobar is not open for service. Think about it. Uh, so yeah, season 7's on the way. This season we're gonna bring back a lot of more interviews. I know I said that this season, but this season I was really liking and enjoying the solos. However, a lot more interviews are coming next season. We're going to be doing interviews. We're going to be doing more content. We're going to be creating more, doing more. We're going to be trying to get shoot some short films because they're going to be over the summer. I'm not going to have no work to do. I'm not going to be have anything to do over the summer. So I'm going to try to shoot some short films for you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna be working over the summer, working hard, working hard, working hard. Listen, another thing that I want to tell y'all about is On the Block Radio. So On the Block Radio, my last episode of On the Block Radio is coming this Friday. You can tune in live on WPUB or you can tune in live via Arts Block Podcast, right? I mean, not via Arts Block Podcast. You can tune in live via my Instagram at Air Courier Third, right? But today, lad, tomorrow, not what are you talking about, Eric? Friday is going to be my last actual on air episode for a while, for like a couple of months. But we're going to continue on the block radio. After that, we're going to keep doing it, keep going on live, and keep making playlists and stuff so I can sit down, talk to the people. And depending on like my schedule, it might not be from 12 to 1, but it will be every single Friday for sure. Last thing last, to just kind of wrap up the church announcements at the end. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me, for rocking with me, for vibing with me, for all my foolishness, all my shenanigans, through everything. Thank y'all so much for just holding your boy down. Um, Words cannot describe my appreciation towards you guys. So from the bottom of my heart, I truly, truly, truly just say thank you for everyone who is tuning in, for everyone who has liked, who has subscribed, who has, commented, who has just told me that they love the pod, who has came up to me and been like, yo, like I've been seeing you on Instagram. Da, 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 da. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. Um, let's get into this dead or alive. So, boom. If this is your first time watching the Art Spot podcast, hello, I'm your host, Eric Curry III. How are you doing? If this is your last time watching the Art Spot podcast, well, goodbye. But Dead or Alive is a segment on the podcast where me or the artist on the podcast gets to choose artists that we would like to work with that is dead or alive. Now, we can choose one artist. We can choose 100 artists. This is my podcast, so I can do whatever I want. I will want to work with you all. You all. You are the people I will want to work with. Make me work with you. Be great so I will see your name and I would want to work with you. You guys are the ones I would want to work with. Sincerely, truly, honestly, you guys are the ones I would want to work with. I want to work with you. I want to work with you all. So keep working, be great so I can be like, yo, you're the one. I want to interview you, or I want to do the work with you in any type of capacity. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's my day to life. Thank y'all so much for tuning into another episode of the Art Supply Podcast. No, thank y'all so much for tuning in to season 6 of the Art Supply Podcast. No episode next week. Wow, no episode next week. Yeah, no episode next week. No episode next week. Maybe no episode the week after that as well, too. Just letting y'all know. So it's going to be definitely no episode next week. Might not be no episode week after that as well. So might be, you know what? I'm just going to confirm it here. 2 weeks, no episode, 2 weeks. I'm taking a 2 week break from uploading. Doesn't mean I'm not going to be recording. Doesn't mean I'm not going to be, doing stuff. But 2 week break for sure from posting, uploading, editing podcasts. So yeah, no pod for 2 weeks. Sorry, but I got to get season 7 ready for you guys, and I want this season to be the best season of the Arts Block podcast yet. I want this season to be what takes us to that next level, man. Listen, so please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please make sure you turn on the post notif. Whoa, what the whoa. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please make sure you turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time we post a podcast. If you are listening on your favorite podcast platform, please make sure you give me a 5-star and a review. You can just say that this is the greatest podcast you have ever heard in your life, and that will suffice. Please share the podcast. Share the podcast with your friend. Listen, tell a auntie to tell a auntie, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a auntie that about the Arsenal podcast. Please share so we can keep growing as a family, so we can keep this artists never die movement going, earning, and keep it alive. Artists never die and merch coming soon. Artists never die merch coming soon. Artists never die merch, getting that ready, drawing it up, trying to figure it out. Yeah, artists never die. I want Arts Block podcast. I don't want it to be podcast merch. I want it to be like a clothing brand. Like I hate when people make merch, right? Because merch looks like merch. It looks like I'm buying something because I'm supporting you. I might wear it once, I might wear it twice, but then I'm never going to wear it again. I want something that you're going to keep seeing in your closet and be like, nah, that's fire. I'm going to keep wearing this. Like I want to keep this, like I want to keep wearing this. I want to keep, putting this on. This is comfortable. It's nice. It looks good. I get compliments when I'm walking outside. Da 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 da. That's what I want this clothing brand to be like. So our Spot Podcast merch has been taking a long time because I'm just really picky on clothes. I'm really picky on what I wear. So I'm going to be even more picky when it comes to what other people wear and my name's attached to it. Um so that's like the honest truth. But it is coming. It's not going to come next season. It's probably not going to come the season after that. But it is coming though. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise. Thank y'all so much, man. This has been an honor. I am excited for season 7. Uh yeah. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Eric Creator Third. Make sure you follow the podcast at Arts Block Podcast. Make sure that you if you are interested in listening to the greatest radio show on earth, please make sure you tune into On the Block Radio. And yeah, I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all. Remember that artists never die. Remember that I love you. God loves you. And I'm going to see y'all boys when I see y'all boys. I'm going to see y'all gals when I see y'all gals. See y'all in a couple of weeks. Don't miss me too much. I'm going to come back better than ever. Refreshed, rejuvenated, done with finals, done with school. I'm going to give y'all a semester update. First episode back. So yeah, we out 5,000. Peace and love. 666.